Welcome to Sage Audio. Today we're talking about how to heat vocals. But first, if you have a mix that you need mastered, send it to us to receive a free mastered sample of it with the link in the description. What does heat vocals mean? So for this video, I'm going to present the info as a chain for the first 9 chapters and then show you some plugins that you can use to expedite your vocal processing in the last chapters. So the term heat vocals is somewhat new, but it comes down to creating a vocal that's very upfront with a balanced low frequency range and prominent mid and high frequencies. Additionally, the mids and highs are saturated to both fill out the vocal and give it a distinct timbre. With that in mind, this chain is going to work well for pop and hip hop, but before we start that, let's listen to a vocal that sounds a bit tame and then apply some processing to get a general idea of what we're trying to achieve.
You blew my mind, you stole my eyes. I don't wanna leave, please keep me on your side. Oh, yeah.
Start with balancing frequency response. So this chain is going to add signal to the vocal through gain compensated compression and saturation. So first we need to balance out our vocal recording to ensure that we're not amplifying problem frequencies. Although all vocals are different, a high pass up to before the fundamental is going to be a good start. Then we can listen intently and dip other areas that we don't want to amplify. Let's listen to a vocal pre and post this balancing, and keep in mind that the effect may be subtle.
You blew my mind, you stole my eyes. I don't wanna leave, please keep me on your side. Oh, yeah.
If you're enjoying the video, hit the like button. It helps us bring you more videos. Attenuate sibilance significantly. One of the main frequency regions that will get amplified with this chain is the sibilance, which if we don't control, will end up sounding really harsh and unpleasant. I'll add a de-esser and attenuate the vocal sibilance by about 5 to 8 dB, which seems aggressive but works well. This will cause the vocal to sound subdued in the highs, but it sets us up for processing later in the chain. Let's take a listen to it.
You blew my mind, you stole my eyes. I don't wanna leave, please keep me on your side. Oh, yeah.
Picking compressor settings. The biggest part in creating an upfront sound is compression. We'll want to create a quick attack, 40 millisecond release, and use auto makeup gain, or we could manually compensate for the attenuation. If we want a sound in which the transients become more aggressive, we could leave this as is. Alternatively, we could use a compressor with look ahead to capture the transient, causing less aggressive consonants. What you pick depends on the sound that you're going for. Let's take a listen to it with 2 milliseconds of look ahead and notice how the vocals move forward.
You blew my mind, you stole my eyes. I don't wanna leave, please keep me on your side. Oh, yeah.
Only a small percentage of people that watch our videos are subscribed, so if you're enjoying the video, consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind. Tube, tape, or FET saturation for vocals. Saturation is also going to play a huge role, so let's consider what saturation type does what. Tube adds a second-ordered harmonic for a warm sound, uses mild compression, and accents transients. Tape adds a third-ordered harmonic, attenuates high frequencies, and introduces moderate to significant compression. FET, or transformer saturation, will introduce odd harmonics for a complex sound and introduce moderate to significant compression. Tube is going to emphasize both low and high frequencies, while tape and transistor typically have more of an impact on the mids. Let's listen to these 3 on a vocal and try to note their differences.
You blew my mind, you stole my eyes. I don't wanna leave, please keep me on your side. Oh, yeah.
Parallel, high frequency compression. Now that we've compressed and picked our saturation, let's bring back some of the high frequencies that we lost during de-essing. I'll set up a bus or aux send. On the aux channel, I'll introduce a linear phase EQ and attenuate up to about 5 kHz. Then I'll introduce a compressor. With the compressor, I'm going to heavily compress the highs and compensate for the attenuation, in turn making the high frequencies incredibly dense sounding. Then, with the aux channel's fader, I'll blend the effect in. Let's take a listen and notice how this makes the vocals highs incredibly present but controlled.
You blew my mind, you stole my eyes. I don't wanna leave, please keep me on your side. Oh, yeah.
Reverb on compressed highs. Don't feel obligated to use this since it's a personal preference, but I really enjoy the sound of a bright reverb on the parallel compressed highs that we just created. With that in mind, I'll place a reverb on the aux track after the compressor and blend in the reverb. This slightly softens the highs, but gives it a really distinct and enjoyable sound. Let's take a listen and let me know in the comments if this is something that you'd try.
You blew my mind, you stole my eyes. I don't wanna leave, please keep me on your side. Oh, yeah.
If you're enjoying the channel, join the community with the link in the description. Chorusing or short delay. Next, I'll add in some subtle chorusing or a very short delay to make the vocal sound thick. The goal being to keep the modulation or delay short enough to be perceived as being one signal. I'll use a delay plugin and reduce the delay to less than 50 milliseconds. I'll then blend the effect in with the wet-dry dial. Let's listen and notice how the vocal sounds thicker.
You blew my mind, you stole my eyes. I don't wanna leave, please keep me on your side. Oh, yeah.
Octave harmony duplicate. If the vocal still isn't sounding impressive enough, I'll duplicate the vocal track and use the same processing, but without the sends, and start the chain with a pitch shifter. I'll tune the vocal down one full octave and then blend in the lower vocal with the original. You can also do the same, but create a higher octave and blend that in as well. This is the last step I'll include in our chain, but feel free to add some longer reverb or stylized delay as you see fit. Let's take a listen to the lower octave being blended in with the original and notice how, even when it can't be easily perceived, it still makes the vocal more impressive.
You blew my mind, you stole my eyes. I don't wanna leave, please keep me on your side. Oh, yeah.
Parallel Aggressor by Baby Audio. If you're looking for a quicker way to achieve a similar sound, or you want a different plugin to incorporate into the chain, Parallel Aggressor is a great option. The controls are simple, with spank affecting transients and heat introducing tape saturation, with extra options at the bottom. Let's try this plugin out without any other processing on the vocal and notice how it can accomplish a lot of tasks.
You blew my mind, you stole my eyes. I don't wanna leave, please keep me on your side. Oh, yeah.
Fresh Air by Slate Digital. Although this plugin won't achieve a similar sound to our chain, it can make a great addition to if you want an accented high frequency range, and it's free. It introduces two aggressive, high shelf filters that can easily increase the detail and presence of a vocal's high frequencies. This could be a good alternative to our parallel compressed track in Chapter 6, or just added somewhere in the chain. Let's take a listen to it.
You blew my mind, you stole my eyes. I don't wanna leave, please keep me on your side. Oh, yeah.
If you have a mix that you need mastered, send it to us to receive a free mastered sample of it with the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching.